Hi Aries, welcome to your week ahead horoscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Aries, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody, and that is just fine. And you should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your key to the week this week, you have the Death card. Remember, this is culminations, endings and completions. But it's also something else that we don't really talk about a lot with this card, and that is also terminations. This is, the choice to end something, the choice to bring something to completion or to an end. And in a lot of ways, this week is really trying to show you or highlight to you where you are in a position to end something in a conscious manner. Take a moment to think about where that might be or what it might be in your life that you are ready, willing or able to bring to an end, especially if it's been like a challenging situation. This could be a week where you really come into that space where you're empowered enough or you feel strong enough within yourself to bring something to an end. All right, now couple of quick things that I want to talk about. If you haven't seen it, your monthly October numerology readings are up and out there, so if you know your life path number, head over and go and check those out. If you don't know it, there is there'll be a link somewhere around here to show you how to calculate your life path number so that you can watch your pertaining video. If you are a continued subby, you know Rafi loves you, and if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and this resonates, hit that subscribe button. For your actions and options this week, you have the World card, right? So look at this. In a lot of ways, the World card is about completion and mastery. So on a personal level, this week, what you could be ending, this could be you ending a course. It could be you choosing to end a relationship, a friendship. It could just as easily be you, releasing a bad habit of some sort. This week, you are empowered to bring something to an end on a very conscious level. Now, the fact that we've got the Death card and the World card here, we do need to talk about the potential interruption that there is, right? On the wider world stage, we could see something, and I really hope that I'm wrong on this level, but we could see something, sorry, that's the wind. It's really crazy here this week, today even. This could see something on the wider world stage, being very, maybe we'll see, I hope I'm wrong on this, but we could see something happen in a specific community that we see on the wider world stage, and I hope I'm wrong about that. For the communications and conversations, you have the Five of Swords. Coupled with the Death card, this is actually a good thing, right? It's in your sector of communications. This could literally be the end of a dispute, the releasing of an argument, the closing down of an argument. Maybe this is a week where you say to yourself, you know what? I'm not getting into this anymore. I'm not going to buy into or feed into this anymore. This could be a week of really powerful and profound honesty, but it could just as easily be a week where you put an end to something that has been an ongoing issue, challenge or saga. Now, for those of you that are employed by somebody else, this week, again, if you've got any sort of pending case, issue, suspension, what's the other thing, disciplinary, like I used to fucking hate that stuff, and I used to hate it when my boss threw that word around. It's like, we're not in school, we're all adults about disciplinary. Right, you're an Aries, so I can joke with you guys like that. When it comes to those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, again, this could be maybe an issue or a challenge that you've had with an employee, with a business partner, something that maybe you haven't been able to see eye to eye on. This week you could find the resolution to it, right? Whatever the challenge or the issue is, that's the thing that's being cut away or released. For those of you that are retired or no longer working for any reason, if I'm honest, this could be you getting out of your own way, right? This could be a week where you actually say to yourself, okay, you know what? I know what I'm doing that is no longer helping me or is only serving to hinder me. And now I'm going to release it. Now I'm going to let that go. Now I'm going to, not even release it up to the heavens, but now I'm just going to stop doing this to myself. For your love and relations, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. And believe it or not, this is one of the beauties of being retired and or not having work. You have more free time to work on your personal development. Use it wisely. For your love and relations, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. So this isn't about making work out of a relationship. It's about doing the work on a relationship. This whole month is a 6 energy. If you haven't seen the numerology readings, check it out. It will give you a lot more context than I can here and now. But because this is a 6 month, the energy of maintenance is in the air for everybody. And this could be a really good time to do that kind of work, especially on your relationships, to do the work on improving them. Now, you've got this with the World card, right? So something really great could be happening to the partner's work or work situation. Maybe they've been out of work and this is the end of that, of you supporting them in some way, shape or form. Another way that this could play out, because it is the Eight of Pentacles, this is you really looking, for those of you that are partnered, this is you looking at not the easy solution, but the best solution for enhancing your relationship. That could come out of some really interesting, possibly challenging conversations this month. You have got the week, you have got the Five of Swords there, right? Let's call a spade a spade. But for those of you that are single, it will likely be through school, work and or the profession that you could be connecting with somebody that may or may not be, you know, someone that ends up meaning something to you. For your money and materials, you have the Ten of Wands, right? So one way that this could show up for you, this could be literally the release of a debt. This could be letting go of the burden of a debt. This could be somebody forgiving a debt. It's possible. For some of you, this could be, news about a financial decision that you've been waiting for. I actually like this because it is the Ten of Wands, which suggests to me that maybe there is a release of a debt, or there's the letting go of some financial challenge or issue, which is actually very good. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this is going to be your lower back, your buttocks, your thighs, and possibly a part of your liver if you're the sort of person to overindulge. Now, that being said, remember when I talk about the health stuff, it's not that this stuff is absolutely going to happen to you. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical professional. I can't give you that kind of advice, and I can't see every single one of you watching this video. But when the cards speak, they tell you of the type of energy or the part of the body that these are going to speak to. All right. Now, that being said, when it comes to your home and hearth or your home and environment, the big message I kind of get from that Ten of Wands is that there's going to be, one, it could be that some of you are choosing to move or do something to the home that you feel is going to be more beneficial. It could also be as well that some of you are, maybe you're having challenging or tough conversations with neighbors. Very, very possible, because you've got that World card in the actions and options. Your new moon message for the 6th of October, when we've got that lovely new moon in Libra, in your opposite sign, by the way. So whether you're, especially if you're an ascendant Aries, and to a lesser degree, the sun and the moon, but this is talking about your relationships, because it's the 7th sign past Aries, right? So in a lot of ways, relationships, partnerships are really being heightened and highlighted for you, especially given the fact that your ruler Mars is currently in the sign of relationships of Libra. You've got the Gate 23 and Assimilate as your human design message. And this talks about being able to build something that you envision, being given the steps or the direction to go in to make something a reality. And I really feel like this pertains to your path forward in some way, shape or form. All in all, I don't think this is going to be a bad week, but I do feel like this is going to be a week where a lot of things converge and come to an end. And I actually think that could be really beneficial for you over the long term, right? So whatever it is that you have to release or have to let go of this week, let it go with grace, right? Your ruler, Mars, is currently in the sign of Libra, which is all about poise and grace and refinement. And interestingly enough, you've got that world card in the actions and options that represents you, which is all about mastery. And how do you get to mastery? You refine the process of whatever it is that you do. So very, very interesting. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.